10:53 right now. Headed to sleep. I've been wanting to watch it. Heard it's scary. It's like a creepypasta or something. Kind of scared, low key.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. This is the first line in a book that Avery claims he did not write. 2 weeks ago, a YouTube channel called Avery the Mayo uploaded a YouTube video titled Weird Book I Did Not Write, where he shows us a mine that supposedly he never built. Inside the mine is a chest that Avery did not place, and inside the chest is a book that Avery did not write. Inside the book is a very strange message. Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled, it's listening. You can't outsmart it, it's listening to me. It's watching me. It isn't from this world. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't turn left.
Hey bro, how many pages?
Over and over, followed by a sequence of numbers. And
it's already this scary, the music. My goodness, bro. What's up?
And that's it. It seems impossible that a whole mine just appears in your world without your knowledge, but Avery explains in the description of the video that the laptop he's playing on is from a storage locker. It already had Minecraft installed, and this world already existed, but when Avery first loaded it up, it was just a normal world. He only now discovered this mine a few hundred blocks from his house. So, in that case, what is this book? The contents are strange, and it's not evident what they refer to. If anything, they just sound like some crazy rambling, but the numbers at the end are clearly some sort of code, so maybe we can solve it and figure out what this book is talking about. Except we can't. The numbers go higher than 26, so it's not any alphabetical code. There are 4 sections, not 3, so it isn't coordinates. And in fact, there's not a single cipher that comes up as a good match for this code. If it is a code, it's unlike any code I've ever seen, and I wasn't able to decipher it. So, is that it? A strange, one-off YouTube video and a dead end? Not quite, because for 2 frames at the very end of the video, Avery's inventory flashes a random pattern of blocks, and this time there is a code, because taking the first letter of the name of every block and capitalizing it if there is more than one, you get a string that perfectly matches the length of a Google Drive.
Bro, it's acting like MatPat right now, bro. How are you figuring this out? Big brain.
Link that when you enter takes you to a folder, and this is drive link that when you enter a string that perfectly matches the length of a Google Drive link that when you enter takes you to a folder, and this is where the true mystery begins.
Bro, this is creepy.
The mystery of a Minecraft world that doesn't exist. Opening the video named Footage 1, we can see a player in the exact same spot Avery was in the last video, except now he has way more items than he had last time. Presumably this is from his house, and he's come to use this mine in survival as part of this world. The book is now gone from the chest, but it could be that Avery just burned it because it creeped him out, or it's just this book in his inventory. Regardless, Avery lines up with the other strip mine and begins to start a new one into the wall, but when he does, he finds this. Nothing weird, it's just a cave, and Avery walks in to begin exploring, until he stops and sees this. It's hard to make out, but as he walks closer we can see what it is. Moss and grass. This is immediately a red flag because this kind of terrain does not generate in caves. Avery checks underneath it, but there's nothing else either, and when he runs back to grab his torches, he notices yet another patch of moss in the corner of the cave. Again, not natural, but not leading anywhere either. It's only when he heads back down the cave does he see it.
Your hope,
Bro, that scared me.
gone with the
Oh my
breeze.
goodness. Kind of creeped out. I feel like anything.
A tree. Avery approaches
Like something's gonna jump scare me, bro. What the?
Which is the clump of greenery, and there it is. A tree unlike any other oak tree in the entire game. Whatever this is, it isn't normal. Avery backtracks a bit,
Yeah,
and
this
we
is
get a better
creepy.
look at this shrub, for lack of a better word. And after some hesitation and circling around it, Avery decides to try mining the tree. And he does, with no problem. It looks just like a normal tree, except normal trees don't generate underground. And it's not the only one. As Avery goes deeper and deeper into the cave, he passes larger and larger patches of greenery, coming across more shrubs, and even more trees, and even more moss. He pauses to talk at one point, but instead of commenting on the trees, he brings up something else. It's weird, we've only seen stone. And I guess he's right, the walls of this cave don't have any diorite, granite, andesite, or ores, but come on, there's a bigger elephant in the room here. At some point though, Avery's wish gets granted and the cave turns into terracotta, tuff, and deep slate. The greenery gets larger and larger, with the trees growing bigger and bigger. Until finally, Avery reaches the end.
Bro, the music's amazing. Whoa. So cool. Kinda creepy too. Someone built. It's kinda giving me like that phobia. That just like creeps you out. Disturbed. I don't know what it's called, I forgot.
Avery stops for several long seconds, just taking everything in. The room is a giant cave of green, with strange, unnaturally large trees forming a staircase on the back wall. The floor is covered in a massive field of moss, scattered with the strange trees we saw earlier. Avery slowly heads down the cavern wall, being careful not to take too much damage while maneuvering his way to the bottom. He looks around in awe as he explores the chamber, and
It kind of looks like a
from closer up, we can
This kinda
see a
looks like
tunnel
a
right
Elden
between the
Ring
massive tree
map.
gates. Avery
map,
searches around the
like a part of
trees for a few
Elden Ring.
minutes, seemingly mesmerized by the build. And we can see that these gates are made of trees stacked on trees, stacked on
this
trees,
giving me Elden
made of
Ring.
spruce, mud, and oak. But the question here is obvious. What is this place? This kind of terrain obviously
amazing.
doesn't generate naturally, so who made it and how does it just appear in Avery's world? Well, if there's any answer to that
That looks like a tunnel. It's leading up to a boss in Dark Souls.
question, it's through this tunnel, because finally Avery decides to stop sightseeing and heads down the tunnel at the center of the room.
Something
Avery
down there,
walks
bro.
through the mud brick tunnel, turning to glance behind
down
him
there.
every few steps. But of course, nothing is there. The world is set to single player. At least, it seems that way. Until this happens. Something is wrong. It's almost impossible to notice, but at the far edge of the tunnel, the first pair of torches have suddenly been wiped out. Avery stares for a few seconds and continues walking. Another pair of torches is gone.
Oh, nah, bro.
I'm not scared of torches turning off.
Nah, bro.
And then another. I don't know what kind of practical joke this is,
This is trippy.
but I already heard you in the...
Oh, nah, bro. That made my heart jump. Oh my goodness. Bro. I feel like there's someone in my room right now. Nah, bro. This is worse than a horror movie. Scarier than the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. My goodness.
I don't know what kind of practical joke this is,
Sound effect, bro. Oh my goodness.
but I already heard you in the...
Oh, nah, bro. I'm scared. I'm actually scared. What's jump scare?
I'm not scared of a game.
Nah, bro, something's gonna jump scare me. Bro, I'm gonna hear this in my. Oh, no. This is creepy, bro. This is creepy. Ah, nah, bro. I hear those voices when I'm asleep. Able to sleep tonight. It's gonna show up in the water. It's gonna drown. Bro, something's gonna jump scare us. What's gonna happen?
I don't know why I just jumped down. I wasn't scared. But I felt
Who are you talking to?
compelled. I've never felt like that in my life. What is going on here? Things just went from strange to incredibly creepy in a matter of seconds. This doesn't just happen on a normal world, but Avery did say he found this world on a computer he got from a storage locker. So maybe this is just a world that the old owner of this computer created, and it's just some strange adventure horror map. Case closed. Except it's not, because the video files aren't the only thing in this Google Drive folder.
Oh, no.
If you remember,
Well,
there's also this PDF, and opening it, we see this. My exploration into a strange tunnel I found in my Minecraft world. I've been playing this world for a while and just discovered this. This is my documentation of the search. Notably, when I installed Minecraft, this world came pre-created. Always thought that was a little strange, but I'm not really sure.
Is this scripted? I honestly don't know. If it's not,
This seems okay enough, but remember what Avery said earlier. He found this computer in a storage locker with Minecraft installed. Not he installed Minecraft and this world was there. Admittedly, it's a pretty small difference, but still, why the conflicting stories? Something
can't think of a way. Why is this happening? Like he found a death note.
thing you may have also noticed that I can't explain is why Avery's name is now censored. He wasn't censored in the previous videos, but now he's both hidden his name and changed his skin, almost like he's hiding from something. But there's still a lot more of this footage, and if you want to figure out what's happening in this world, why it exists, and what it has to do with Avery, we have to keep watching, as Avery runs from whatever it is that's hiding in this world. Avery says he has to keep moving, even if he doesn't exactly know why, and the only way to go is down. Avery takes a leap into the giant pool of water before him and swims down into a junction of tunnels. After some hesitation, he burrows himself in the left wall for air before swimming down the left tunnel.
drowning?
He continues to
I would've drowned by
navigate
now.
through the dark water, the tunnel getting narrower and narrower, with no end in sight.
How is he not drowning?
Until it opens into a giant cavernous room with just enough space at the top to get a bit of air. When Avery descends again, we can see tunnel openings sprawling across the walls. Avery scans around. There's no marker of where to go, just tunnels upon tunnels as far as the eye can see. And then he hears it. The same sound as when the whispers
That's
played
so creepy.
previously. Avery rushes to dig into the wall, and as he blocks himself in, we can hear the whispers again.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna hear these things. I'm gonna hear these voices when I go to sleep.
Quieter, but still there, as if they're passing by him. When the coast is clear, Avery digs out. But now what? He has no choice but to gamble on a tunnel and hope it's correct. He scans the walls again, no obvious sign of which one to pick. So finally,
Was he not drowning?
he rolls the dice. The tunnel leads to another junction, and again, after a slight hesitation, Avery goes left. The tunnel continues.
Don't turn left. What you can do?
Getting narrower.
It's cool. Don't turn left.
And narrower.
He turned left. Why is he turning left?
And narrower. Until finally...
I feel like I'm gonna get jump scared. He's back.
He finds himself in the oasis. Avery looks around the room, strangely, almost peaceful. He's in the middle of a square pond, flanked on all sides by the same uncanny trees. He stares off at the water for a second before towering up and getting a good look around. Nothing but trees as far as the eye can see.
The tunnels are so cool.
For a moment, he pauses. Before something snaps, and he crafts a boat to get to the center of the lake. Without hesitation, he dives down into the tunnel and plugs up the hole. He makes another trip for good measure, plugging it even further. If this thing comes through here again, it has to break that, but I need to explore. He sails back to the edge of the lake. What it can't avoid doing is loading the chunk. Avery chops a few trees and crafts a hopper with the spare iron in his inventory. His plan is simple: set a trap for the thing following him. But wait, did I miss something? Because how does he know that something is following him? Sure, those torches turned off, and yeah, we heard those noises before, but there's actually an even stronger piece of evidence I haven't mentioned. Remember when Avery said this? I already heard you in the cave. Well, it took me a second to figure out what exactly he meant, but then I heard this.
Bro, this ads.
Fight.
What is this? Oh, bro, that's scary.
Don't
What
let
the
server
heck?
lag set you back. Host your
That's
next
scary,
server with
bro.
Bisect Hosting.
It's like watching that Attack on Titan ending one, where it glitches and everything.
Figure out what exactly he meant.
And if you're in the chat, I can't see. I don't have a second monitor. Check my phone on here. I can check. Cares about me. Cares about me. This is so creepy, bro.
But then I heard this. It's almost impossible to make out, but on a few
Bro, you can hear footsteps. Stopped walking, you can hear. Hey, bro.
separate It's almost impossible to make out, but on a few separate instances while Avery was walking in that original cave, he would randomly pause for a second or two, and now we know why. He was listening. Every time he paused, for just a brief moment, you could hear footsteps on the stone behind him. Stopping just a
Dang, bro, I
fraction
didn't
of a
notice
second
that.
too late to be quiet. But okay, if something is somehow really following
Why can't we
Avery
stop?
in a single-player world, how can he stop it, or at least get it to reveal itself? Well, that's exactly what he's doing right now. Like he said, he needs time to look around and explore this world, but while he's gone, anything can just swim through the hole and replace the blocks to make it look like nothing happened. But if Avery turns down his render distance and puts items in this hopper, if he then goes far enough away and unloads the chunk, the only way for the hopper to be empty when he returns is if something loaded the chunk while he was gone. And then, whatever was following him would be exposed. The trap is set. Now it's time to explore.
The music is amazing. Bro, something's gonna pop up behind the tree. I feel like something's gonna pop up behind a tree like Slender Man.
Avery walks through the trees, avoiding the lake so as to not load the chunk. Every inch of this place looks exactly the same. The same gray floor, the same strange
this is like the
trees.
Minecraft
Everywhere he
backrooms.
looks, there's nothing. Until, just in the
Oh,
corner
no.
of the screen,
Oh no.
there's a sign. But it's hard to spot, and Avery doesn't seem to see it, and he keeps walking.
Oh.
Then he pauses. Interesting. That's the third sign we've seen so far. What? Where?
Question.
Third
Where?
sign? I've only seen this one. But it turns out he's right. Going back and re-watching the footage, just barely hidden in the corners of the screen are two other signs Avery crossed earlier in the recording, though he gave no indication at the time that he noticed them. Avery goes back to all three signs. All of them are blank, so I don't know what to make of it, but Avery seems to be satisfied and he explains why. These signs all seem to point to one place. Both of these angled ones point in the same direction. And he's right. If you line up a coordinate grid with the location and rotation of the signs, you get this. So he's right, all of them point a certain way, and if you trace out their intersection, it hits one specific point. He also pulls off this brilliant move, which you rarely see from these protagonists, by turning the difficulty to peaceful because he ran out of food. Absolutely genius.
Bro, his IQ is so high. But bro, this is creepy. Who made this? Is it Hero Brian? Who is it?
But with that said, he returns to the lake to check
Oh, my dad's asleep. That's why I'm whispering.
on his
Why I have the mic on my face.
contraption. And nothing showed up. Items are still flowing out of the hopper, which would be impossible if anything had loaded the chunk. Avery tells us exactly this. Nothing came through. Not to mention, the blocks are still in the same position Avery placed them to plug the hole. Now that he's shaken off whatever was following him, Avery sails back, presumably to find the intersection points of the signs. But before he does that, he opens up chat and says this. Something is here. What? How? Why is Avery saying that? Why isn't he sending it in chat? What did he see? I don't know if it can hear me, but I'm not taking any chances. The grass block. When Avery left the chunk, he didn't just set one trap for the entity, he set two. Without mentioning anything to us, he placed a grass block next to a block of dirt. In Minecraft, grass can't spread if the chunk isn't loaded. The only way that this block is now grass is if something other than Avery loaded this chunk. I'm not scared, but my gut says to keep moving.
Oh, nah, bro. What the? This is creepy. You? Is it you, Hamburglar? Is it you? Is it you? Probably him, bro. He's probably following Avery. So creepy. So invested. So invested, bro. Oh my goodness, it's so creepy. I might have nightmares later. I'm not scared, but my gut says to keep moving. The music is amazing.
Maybe I am scared.
When your kid is hurting and there's nothing you can do about it.
My heart is racing. My heart is racing, bro.
The other sign was pointed head on.
I failed you so many times.
The music is amazing.
I committed so many crimes, and I was
What's he doing?
pretty sure of
Why isn't he collecting?
myself. You gave me reasons to be somebody else.
Okay.
Baby, I'm home again. I thought that I could run away.
Avery walks through a tunnel. a tunnel which quickly turns into a maze. And slowly but surely, dead end after dead end, Avery navigates through it.
To be somebody else, it's alright.
The music, bro. Oh my goodness. This guy needs to be a movie director.
Now I'm found again. It's alright. Baby, here
Oh, smart. Using sand to know where he came from. Is grass gonna load on the block again?
Avery is clearly smart. Smart enough to set a trap, and smart enough to set a backup. But whatever this thing is that's following him, it's smart too. Smart enough to block up the tunnel it entered from. Smart enough to refill the hopper with items after loading the chunk. Smart enough to hide its presence. This world seems to be guiding Avery somewhere. The whispers in this tunnel coercing him to enter the cave. The signs pointing to the secret entrance under the tree. Whatever this world is, it's leading Avery. But to what? We don't know. All we do know is that he isn't alone. And finally, Avery exits the maze
Someone's gonna be
into
there?
another
Someone's gonna be-
giant
oh.
room with what looks like a cipher above a door, with 3 levers right in front of it.
Bro, this is a Elden Ring boss. Oh my goodness, bro.
Avery stares up at it, says he'll need a pen and paper, and blocks up the tunnel where he came from. The footage ends with him staring up at the code, deep in thought. From what I can see, the code atop the doorway looks something like this. It doesn't immediately remind me of anything, and plugging it into a cipher decoder gives me no ideas either. Running each of the candidate ciphers just gives gibberish every single time. Whatever this code is, there's unfortunately no way that I, or Avery, can solve it. The second half of the footage picks up with 17 minutes of just staring at the wall. And then he gets it. Okay, I guess it was solvable. Avery says it's a good poem, but doesn't actually reveal what it said, only that it uses cipher stacking, a technique where 2 ciphers are layered one on top of the other to make a code almost undecipherable. How Avery actually solved it with a pen and paper is beyond me, but the puzzle isn't over yet. There's still this gate, which Avery suspects is some sort of combination lock, but instead of a pen and paper, his solution this time is a bit more... how do I put this?
He needs to open the door. This is the Elden Ring boss.
Efficient.
He's smart. You can just pickaxe through it.
And with that, he's... Wait.
So
Who's
smart.
Durlord 3? For the
Wait.
first time in this footage, Avery's sensor bar lingers for just a second too short, and we get a glimpse of Avery. Who's Durlord? And
Hold up.
and with that, he's... Wait. Who?
Wait, what? Isn't his name Avery? Why did it say Dark Lord? He's censoring it. Lingered too long, so he did that on purpose. That's his username, right?
Who's... And with that, he's... Wait. Who's Durlord 3? For the first time in this footage, Avery's sensor bar lingers for just a second too short, and we get a glimpse of the name. This isn't Avery's name. This isn't Avery's skin. Maybe the reason that we got 2 different stories about where this world came from is because the player we've been watching this entire time isn't Avery at all. But if that's the case, then who is this? The world at the beginning is clearly the same one that Avery was playing on. So what's going on here? If it is Avery on an alt account, why the conflicting stories in the description and the document? And if it's not Avery, then who is this? stories in the description and
Installed.
the document. And if it's not Avery, then who is this other person and why are they claiming that this is their world they found? I genuinely just don't know, but the only way to find out is to keep watching as Durlord walks through the tunnel after the puzzle and finds himself in the village.
Texas wouldn't be what it is without its workforce. At Texas State Technical College, we
Nah, bro. Nah. Nah, this is creepy. It's actually creepy. Is that an angel? Who lives in this town? Villagers? Are they gonna be here? What's happening? This is so creepy, bro. Parkour, parkour. What happened to Avery? Something's gonna be there. Gonna find something eventually, right? Wait, something moved. Right here. No, never mind. Never mind. I'm tripping. I'm seeing things. What's he looking for? Maybe there's something in there? Maybe? The music is amazing, man. What's that pink thing behind him? Right there. Oh, never mind. Nothing. Tripping. I'm tripping. Oh. Oh man. I would have quit by now, bro. This is way too creepy. I would have saved and quit.
It's empty. This village is strange. It's clearly abandoned if the cobwebs and literal holes in the roof didn't make that obvious, and all the chests and containers have nothing inside of them. There's also an interesting amount of yellow in the carpets, beds, and flooring, but wherever Durlord looks, he can't find anything of interest. No lead on where to go or what to do from here. The fountain and statue in the town center is by far the most eye-catching decoration here, but like we can see, it too is empty. There's no path to take from there.
What if there's something in the glass, like at the top? We didn't check.
So, is this the final area then? The final answer to what's been going on with this world and what's been following him? I'm not sure, and clearly Durlord isn't either, since he keeps looking around for anything out of the ordinary. Anything that might give him a clue of where to look next.
Let's play with Foxfire.
Ready. In the middle, bro. inside the angel. I feel like I'm gonna get jump scared. What is that? What is that? Oh, it's a castle. It's a church. Bro, that's like so well hidden. It's like a pointy top. It's like a church. Yeah, it's a church. It's so well hidden. Bro, this music is amazing. Ah, it's so creepy, bro. I feel like I'm gonna get jump scared. I don't like these quiet moments. It's creepy how the axe just like pulls up slowly. Nah. Oh, nah, bro. The music is beautiful. What's happening? Push the button. Push the buttons.
I hate it here. These idiots are insufferable. They think that devotion will save them. Rest assured, it will not. Not that it will do them any good to believe that anyway. The ones who realized it pretend they didn't. But it doesn't help that there are some of them who truly believe they'll be saved. The king is coming, Maya. If anything, I wager that their king is already
Why is that
here. It's
blurred?
watching me write this. I don't particularly care. I just want this to be done with. The sooner I can leave, the better. Particularly care. I just want this to be done with. The sooner I can leave, the better. He's arrived. I don't know why anyone is surprised to find that out. This is exactly what they were hoping for. I'm going. I'm leaving this here in the rare case someone finds it. If you have found this, I implore you, turn back, disconnect, forget about this world. It's not for you. If you've come here, you must be curious. I know you must want to continue onwards. So I know that this is a heavy ask, but please, do not go any further. For your own good, do not.
Bro, I want to know what happens next. Sorry, bro. We're going further, I guess. Oh no, bro. What is that? What is that? Oh, what is that? Your footsteps. Actually in my room. Oh my god. Oh, bro. I'm actually scared. I feel like something's behind me. Why do I hear footsteps? I don't want to click play, but I'm scared, bro. I'm actually scared. Oh, what is it? He's above us. Oh, bro. Door? Sounds like a pig. Villagers. I feel like I'm gonna get jump scared, bro. What's that sound? What is scaring me? Nah, bro, I can't do this, bro.
Yeah.
Get jump scared. I already know it. Something's down there, isn't it? Oh, nah, bro. If I were playing this, I would have to play this with my mom in the room. This is way too scary. Nah, bro, I hate it when he turns around. I feel like something's gonna pop up behind him, or something's gonna pop up behind it, in front of him. Yeah, just run. Why are there buttons on the floor? Don't turn left, remember. He's gonna turn left. Oh no, not again. No, 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 no. Ah, those voices, bro. I don't want to hear that when I go to sleep. Oh no. Ludwig was right. I shouldn't have watched this by myself. Obsidian? Why is there obsidian? Nah, bro, I can't sleep. I'm not gonna be able to sleep. I'm gonna go have to wake up my dad. Sneak into his bed. I'm scared, bro. Why are you just standing there? Run! Wait, there's something under you? What's happening? Nah, bro, this is getting too dark. Nah, something's gonna pop up from the darkness, isn't it? No, bro, I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna get jump scared. No, the noise. No. Someone's in here, bro. The sound effects. Here. It's tripping. Run, bro. Weird. It's scary, bro. It's terrifying. What do you mean weird? Nah, bro, I can't watch. I can't watch. You can't see anything. Where are you going? Something's gonna pop up. Oh no, bro. Oh no. It's creepy. Bro, it's an Elden Ring boss, bro. It's an Elden Ring boss. Bro, this should be an Elden Ring. This deserves an Oscar. The music. Something's gonna be on the other side of that door, huh? Why is it blacked out? Why is it blacked out? Why is it blacked out? What's he looking at? Why did he black it out? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What's he looking at? Bro, say something! Say something! Say something, no! No, 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 no. Say something, bro, please. Why are you blocked? What are you looking at? Where are you running? Where are you running? Why are you running, bro? What did you see? What did you see? Bro, what did you see? Where's your pickaxe? Oh, no, 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 no. He's chasing you, isn't he? He's chasing you. Wait, how's he back there? How's he back there? He did a whole loop. Is that where he already run that whole way? Cover it, cover it.
Whatever you do at the crossroads, don't turn left. Don't be fooled. It's listening. You can't outsmart it. It's listening to me.
Oh,
it's
no.
watching me. It isn't from this world. At the
was
crossroads,
him.
don't turn left.
It was
At the
him.
crossroads, don't
It
turn
was him
left.
the whole
At the
time.
crossroads, don't turn left. At the crossroads, don't
him. It
turn
was
left.
him.
And the footage
It was
ends.
him. It was
Right
him.
there. Durlord was the person who wrote the book in Avery's world.
He's like
How
Aaron.
it shouldn't even be possible that the tunnel led him back to that mine. Durlord found this world on his computer, and Avery found Durlord's old laptop in the storage locker and
He
has been
became
playing
him.
on it ever since. But what is this world? What was following Durlord in this footage? And most importantly,
What's
what
happening,
was
bro?
behind those gates? I didn't put that sensor bar there. That was in the original footage. Whatever is behind that black square was enough to drive probably the smartest protagonist I've ever seen into running for his life. Something that a whole village of people was trying to summon. Something that this entire world has been hiding. A king? What does that even mean? I don't know what to tell you, but I can tell you one thing. The code at the end of the book, now with this footage, we can solve it. Each number corresponds to one slot in Durlord's inventory. 1 here and 36 here. Take the first letter of each item, or whatever number is indicated after the dash. From that, we can get this. Run Avery. It's here. Durlord was giving one last warning, hoping that whatever was following him wouldn't see. But how? How would he possibly know that Avery would find this world? There's no way for him to know who Avery even is. Whatever he saw behind those doors, whatever he knows about this world now, we may never understand. But one thing is certain. Whatever was coming for him is coming for Avery next. This isn't over.
Bro, the goosebumps are insane right now. Yes, bro, I want another. Is that even a question? Oh, post-credit scene? Dang, bro, I deserve the like. Oh wait, this is the Game Awards. What the heck? Like, bro, this deserves. Subscribe to him. What does the comments say? Scared of torch turning off. But RG entity versus Light Yakami apparently. Bro, he was basically like into Gex cinema. Bro, exactly. I was waiting for a jump scare. And just be damned. This horror entity is a really good build. Average experience mining without torches, for real. King in yellow. What's the king in yellow? Is there like an explanation video? Like, is it this one?
Why is the best adaptation of The King in Yellow a Minecraft ARG? If you've been around the internet for the past few days, you've probably seen someone mention this video called Searching for a World That Doesn't Exist.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to watch this video. I saw Ludwig say to watch this video, and I've seen like TikToks like Headshot 223. Who's Der Lord 3? Da 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 da. You know?
Exists, which is heavily inspired by The King in Yellow. And if you don't know what The King in Yellow is, I'm going to do my best to explain. The King in Yellow is a book written by Robert W. Chambers in 1895, making one of the oldest works of Eldritch horror, and went on to inspire H.P. Lovecraft, the guy who made Cthulhu, and Lovecraft took the concepts and further expanded upon them. So there's a lot of confusion about what The King in Yellow actually is or does, which is kind of the point, ironically. The original King in Yellow is about a play by the same name, and the gist is basically if you read the play, it drives you crazy. And it does so in a multitude of ways. It's really a metaphor on how reading shapes our views on reality, and it's extremely relevant today when you have things like ChatGPT enforcing people's worldviews and algorithms showing content that we agree with. So by reading the play, you were shown things that you believe to be truths about reality. And there's been a lot of discussion about if the Minecraft version is actually The King in Yellow, but the original story was an anthology. There were 4 different stories about people and their relationship with the play. The King in Yellow is inherently mysterious, so any adaptation of it is just as valid. In the Minecraft ARG, we see Dirtlord being led to uncover the secrets of this Minecraft world, being warned that the task is a dangerous one. He can stop at any time. He can put down the game, which is this interpretation of the play, and move on, but curiosity gets the best of him. He feels compelled to keep going. He's intelligent. He's proven time and time again to be very smart, and what he got was knowledge. Too much knowledge. By looking directly at the King in Yellow in game, he sees everything, past, present, future, and in that moment, he realizes that all destiny is written, and he's powerless to escape it. All he can do is warn Avery. But what's interesting is he doesn't delete the world. He doesn't get rid of the threat. And if anything, he just sparks the same curiosity in Avery that led him to his fate. YouTube!
Dang, bro, this is crazy. Much lore in a YouTube video. The Dirtlord is basically Aaron, bro. To you in 3,000 years. From you. From 3,000 years. Basically, he saw the future, and he's controlling his younger self. I guess in this instance, his older self. Avery saw the future, reality, how that future is going to pass, even though it already happened. It's crazy. That's crazy.
Something between the two of you that you may not realize.
What does any of that even mean?
He's asking if we're lesbian.
Something between the two of you.
That's funny.
A video on my TikTok page. Like, it started out normal. It was like an iShow speed edit.
Wait. Who's Dirtlord 3?
Bro, that's the video that got me in. This is the specific TikTok that made me want to watch this. Weefies, he's the GOAT. There's an Oscar. You should become a movie director. Bro, this quality is better than some horror movie. Like The Monkey, bro. That movie sucked. I want to go watch it with my friend. So boring. Bro, this video was amazing. Screw The Monkey. This deserves an Oscar. This needs an IMDb rating. Absolute cinema. Alright. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm practically doing anything at this point, reacting. Finally got a gaming PC, so I'm just trying things out. See if I can make this a career. I would love to be a content creator, retire my parents, just like Jason Deween. He inspires me so much, and I hope to like do what he's been able to. Such a big inspiration, man. Adios. Also, get mogged.
Pensando y viendo las estrellas, pregunté si en algún lugar esto se estaría repitiendo. Si es que en otro mundo tal vez no ganó el deseo, o si solo fui un error de morir.